Iron Dome is a mobile all-weather air defense system developed by Rafael Advanced Defense Systems and Israel Aerospace Industries. The system is designed to intercept and destroy short-range rockets and artillery shells fired from distances of 4 kilometers to 70 kilometers away and whose trajectory would take them to an Israeli-populated area. Israel hopes to increase the range of Iron Dome's interceptions, from the current maximum of 70 kilometers to 250 kilometers and make it more versatile so that it could intercept rockets coming from 2 directions simultaneously. Iron Dome was declared operational and initially deployed on March 27, 2011 near Beersheba. On April 7, 2011, the system successfully intercepted a BM-21 Grad launched from Gaza for the first time. On March 10, 2012, the Jerusalem Post reported that the system shot down 90% of rockets launched from Gaza that would have landed in populated areas. By November 2012, official statements indicated that it had intercepted over 400 rockets. By late October 2014, the Iron Dome systems had intercepted over 1,200 rockets. In addition to their land-based deployment, Iron Dome batteries will in the future be deployed at sea on SAR-6 class corvettes, where they will protect offshore gas platforms in conjunction with Israel's Barricade missile system. Iron Dome is part of a future multi-tiered missile defense system that Israel is developing to protect the country from threats ranging from mortars to ICBMs and which includes Arrow 2, Arrow 3, Iron Beam, Barricade and David Sling. Hezbollah, based in Lebanon, fired rockets into northern Israeli population centers in the 1990s, posing a security challenge for the Israel Defense Forces. Israel had floated the idea of its own short-range anti-missile system, but U.S. defense officials cautioned that it would be doomed to fail. In 2004, the idea for Iron Dome gained momentum with the installation of Brigadier General Daniel Gold as the head of the Research and Development Bureau of the Israel Defense Forces, IDF. Gold was a strong backer of the anti-missile project, even skirting Army contracting regulations to secure financing. He also helped persuade key politicians to support the project. During the 2006 Second Lebanon War, approximately 4,000 Hezbollah-fired rockets, the great majority of which were short-range Katyusha rockets, landed in northern Israel, including on Haifa, the country's third-largest city. The rocket barrage killed 44 Israeli civilians and caused some 250,000 Israeli citizens to evacuate and relocate to other parts of Israel while an estimated 1 million Israelis were confined in or near bomb shelters during the conflict. To the south, more than 8,000 projectiles, estimated at 4,000 rockets and 4,000 mortar bombs, were fired indiscriminately into Israeli population centers from Gaza between 2000 and 2008, principally by Hamas. Almost all of the rockets fired were Qassams launched by 122mm Grad launchers smuggled into the Gaza Strip, giving longer range than other launch methods. Nearly 1 million Israelis living in the south were within rocket range, posing a serious security threat to the country and its citizens. In February 2007, Defense Minister Amir Peretz selected Iron Dome as Israel's defense against the short-range rocket threat. Since then, the $210 million system has been developed by Rafael Advanced Defense Systems working jointly with the IDF. The system is designed to counter short-range rockets and 155mm artillery shells with a range of up to 70 kilometers. According to its manufacturer, Iron Dome will operate day and night, under adverse weather conditions, and can respond to multiple threats simultaneously. Iron Dome has 3 central components. Detection and tracking radar. The radar system is built by OTA, an Israeli defense company and subsidiary of Israel Aerospace Industries, and by the IDF. Battle Management and Weapon Control, BMC. The control center is built for Rafael by Emprest Systems, an Israeli software company. Missile firing unit. The unit launches the Tamir interceptor missile, equipped with electro-optic sensors and several steering fins for high maneuverability. The missile is built by Rafael. The typical Iron Dome battery has 3 to 4 launchers, 20 missiles per launcher. The system's radar is referred to as L/M28D4. It detects the rocket's launch and tracks its trajectory. The BMC calculates the impact point according to the reported data, and uses this information to determine whether the target constitutes a threat to a designated area. Only when that threat is determined, is an interceptor missile fired to destroy the incoming rocket before it reaches the predicted impact area. Missile Firing Unit. The unit launches the Tamir interceptor missile, equipped with electro-optic sensors and several steering fins for high maneuverability. The missile is built by Rafael. The typical Iron Dome battery has 3 to 4 launchers, 20 missiles per launcher. The system's radar is referred to as L/M28D4. It detects the rocket's launch and tracks its trajectory. The BMC calculates the impact point according to the reported data, and uses this information to determine whether the target constitutes a threat to a designated area. Only when that threat is determined, is an interceptor missile fired to destroy the incoming rocket before it reaches the predicted impact area. The typical air defense missile battery consists of a radar unit, missile control unit, and several launchers, all located at the same site. Conversely, Iron Dome is built to deploy in a scattered pattern. Each launcher, containing 20 interceptors, is independently deployed and operated remotely via a secure wireless connection. Reportedly, each Iron Dome battery is capable of protecting an urban area of approximately 150 square kilometers.